Jim Durkin, the Illinois House Republican leader. Representative Jan Schakowsky, Democrat. Karen Yarborough, Cook County Clerk, member Democratic Party of the state of Illinois and a DNC chairman. But Leader Durkin, I want to start with you. I was listening to your press conference today. So everyone who's out there listening, this is a huge day in the life of State House Speaker Mike Madigan. So before we get to that, and we're going to get to that because we have to be on top of the news, at the very end of the press conference, one of your colleagues, Leader Durkin, was asked, would you urge President Trump to concede? And your press conference ended and you didn't get to answer, or maybe whatever, but I'm going to follow up now. So can we just start out and figure out where you are? Will
Sure.
you urge
Very
President
simple.
Trump to concede?
The election's over. Begin the transition process.
So he should concede.
The election, the people have spoken in this country. I hope that the president understands that there's no avenue for him to be able to overturn these results. And we are at a point in time in which there needs to be a cooling off period and a transition of power to the president-elect.
Well, so we have some news here because, as you know, very few Illinois Republicans, you and Adam Kinzinger are among the two that have said it. So it is very clear. Leader Durkin is saying that President-elect Biden will be the next president.
That's correct.
Okay, so how hard is it, Leader Durkin, for other Republicans to come to this conclusion?
You know what? That's up to them. I'm not going to speak for it's a regional type of analysis, as we do with many things in the state of Illinois as elected officials. I'm speaking for myself, but I'm a pragmatic Republican, and I believe that that there are winners and losers in every election. You may not like the outcome, but the fact is you've got to move on. So that's my position.
What do you mean by regional analysis? That you're saying
Southern Illinois.
Regional...
We have President Trump. We went through a very interesting election cycle in the House of Representatives, where President Trump, where I live in the west suburbs, doesn't exactly play well. But in parts of central Illinois and southern Illinois, President Trump is very strong, and people feel very emotional about him. My interest is the Illinois Republican Party, and particularly the House of Representatives, of where I am the minority leader. And but I feel that we're at a time where we can move on and move on not only with the White House, but also we're at a point where we're probably going to move on in the Illinois House of Representatives pretty soon too.
Speaking of the House of Representatives in Illinois,